Erectile dysfunction, one woman's solution. When we recognized that something was off in our sexual relationship, we began looking at what we could do to correct the issue and restore sexual pleasure for us as a couple. I knew my mind, personally, would struggle with achieving a pleasurable experience if whatever we used was not part of my husband's body. My husband then said, "I will make that happen." The saying, "you don't know what you've got till it's gone," rang true. The spontaneous, playful, and romantic sexual moments were gone. Suddenly, foreplay was replaced with prescription drugs, time constraints, bloodshot eyes, dizziness, and flushed skin. Having a nice dinner and a couple glasses of wine was out of the question, because most times these simple pleasures interfered with prescription drug performance. Watching a romantic movie, which might include intimacy, just added pressure to the evening's possible outcome. Most drugs for ED are expensive, even with insurance. There were also vacuum pumps, elastic bands, plastic rings, and sleeves. All came with directions, but certainly not foolproof. That caused much humiliation and frustration for both of us. Let's talk about the mental battle you go through as a couple when you're dealing with erectile dysfunction. As a loving partner, you tell your husband that the sex does not matter, and you try to believe it yourself until you can't anymore. Your partner feels disconnected and frustrated that they can't please you. Then you may eat or drink in excess. Maybe you start shopping for things for your home or yourself, spending money because you're trying to fill a void. You know and read about women who can self-satisfy but can't see yourself taking that route as a final solution. You realize that men can self-satisfy themselves, which seems unfair. The sadness and frustration builds. We are amazingly made and built to bring each other joy and pleasure. Sexual intimacy is so important mentally and physically in our relationships. When my husband said, "I will make that happen," the process started. After several years of trial and error, patience and communication between the two of us, non-med-erect was developed as the solution. We combined the talents of a design engineer, a medical professional, and a woman who knew, firsthand, the direct impact of ED on the relationship and the importance of one's sexual well-being. At some point, I knew I had to release myself from the stigma of what is often a taboo subject and realize non-med-erect could help millions of other relationships. When I say this product has restored intimacy in our relationship, that would be a total understatement. Non-med-erect has allowed intimacy to be spontaneous, fun, romantic, and uncomplicated. I no longer worry that my husband will not feel well because of ED medication. He no longer worries about my pleasure and satisfaction. Together as a couple, we no longer plan our evenings around medication and timing. This product simply will not let you down. Please visit nonmedirect.com for information on this new product and call us if you have additional questions. Please subscribe to this channel for other informative videos.